The month that took 4 lives. They tell us April is when the earth wakes, when the geese return, when the rivers begin to move again, when Creator reminds us that nothing stays buried forever. I wonder if that's why my truth chose April, because the earth wasn't the only thing breaking open. Neither was I. Every year, before the rain ever falls, my spirit knows. My chest becomes heavy, my dreams become louder, my tears arrive. Before the memories do, my body remembers what my heart still wishes it could forget. April, you didn't visit me, you moved into me. You became the sound of a phone ringing. You became the silence after someone says, he's gone. Dorian, my cousin. My brother by love, gone, just like that. No warning, no goodbye, only silence so loud I thought it would split the sky. And while my family was learning how to say your name through tears, my own world was already burning. My baby girl, only 3 weeks old, 3 weeks, she still curled herself against my heartbeat, never knowing that the heart she trusted had just been broken open. I held her with arms that were shaking. I kissed her forehead with lips that couldn't stop trembling, because I knew before the sun set she would never know the mother who woke up that morning, that woman was already dying, because the truth doesn't knock, it tears the door off its hinges. One discovery, one hidden life, one betrayal, one woman who laughed while I loved, honestly. One woman who stood where only truth belonged. And suddenly, everything made sense. Every late night, every lie, every empty promise, every time. My spirit whispered something isn't right. They called me crazy, they called me jealous, they called me insecure. No, my spirit was trying to save me. I just hadn't learned to trust her yet. How cruel that on the same day I had to let go of my cousin, I also had to bury the woman I had been. Tell me, what kind of creator's tests ask one heart to survive death, betrayal, postpartum, and motherhood, all before tomorrow? I remember looking down at my daughter. She wrapped her tiny fingers around one of mine. She didn't know she was holding together a woman who had already fallen apart. I wanted to scream. I wanted to ask the sky why. Why mine? Why my mother? Why my uncle? Why Dorian? Why my home? Why my heart? Why couldn't April leave something untouched? And then there are teachings that remind us our spirit can become scattered when trauma comes. I believe that because I spent years looking for pieces of myself I left in hospital rooms, at funerals, inside unanswered questions, inside lies, inside the silence of people who watched me drown and never reached for my hand. April, you followed me like a shadow every year. You whispered, remember, and I did. I remembered every goodbye, every betrayal, every tear I swallowed because my daughter needed milk more than she needed my sorrow. I remember pretending I was okay because everyone else needed me to be strong. No one ever asked who was holding me, so I held myself. My ancestors held me. The ones who walked before me stood behind me. When I couldn't stand alone, I spoke my mother's name. I spoke my uncle's name. I spoke Dorian's name, not because speaking them hurts less, but because love does not end, even when breathing does. And today I leave one more name behind, not theirs, hers, or the woman who mistook betrayal for power. She no longer gets space beside my loved ones. She no longer gets to live inside my story. I give that space back to my family, to my daughter, to myself. So yes, April took 4 lives. My mother, my uncle, my cousin brother, Dorian, and the woman I used to be. But April, listen carefully. You buried her. Creator raised me. Not untouched, not unscarred, but rooted deeper than the pain. that tried to erase me. I am still here, still crying, still loving, still grieving, still praying, still an Anishinaabe woman whose spirit found its way home. And every April, when the rain begins, I no longer hear the sky weeping. I hear my mother, my uncle, Dorian, calling my name, reminding me, you are still here. Live enough for all of us.